Alright guys, hey, so it's Cassie. I didn't post last week because I was super busy getting ready because I went home for the weekend and I went to Warped Tour on Saturday, which was really freaking awesome, and I had a blast and got to see lots of bands that I really like, two of which were on my list of bands that I wanted to see before I die, I guess. And so I got to cross two bands off. I got to see The Word Alive and Woe Is Me, which are both on my list. Love their music. If you've never listened to it, check it out. It's really good. Not to mention the guys in those bands are really nice, really down to earth, really cool, and they put on a really good show. Got to meet my friend Jordan, who owns Archaic Clothing, who I've talked about before, and I wear their clothes a lot. This is not an Archaic shirt, but I wear their clothes a lot. So if you go to Warped Tour, make sure to go by the tent and check out. You're probably not going to get to meet Jordan because he had to go home for some stuff going on with the label, but you know, like, they're going to have a tent. It's bright yellow, can't miss it. So make sure you go by, check out some of their stuff, and buy it. So what I'm actually here to talk to you about today is, stupid guys. So there's this guy who I have dubbed him as Booty Call in my phone. That's what I have him saved as because, I mean, he seriously, like, it's just ridiculous. I guess I'll start with the beginning. We worked together 2 summers ago. No, three summers ago. When I worked at a summer camp, and I met him, and I thought he was good looking, thought he was attractive, kind of liked him a little bit. So one day, like, my best friend Corey was like, dude, just put it kind of out there, be real slick about it, you know, just kind of put it out there, you know, and put the ball in his court. You know, you've basically said that you're interested, and, you know, but it doesn't necessarily have to go anywhere. So, one morning I was like, hey, by the way, you're a really cool, attractive guy. We should hang out sometime. And walked away and left, oh good lord, and left it alone. And I'll get to this. He just sent me a picture of a penis. Yeah, just sent me a picture of his penis. So, anyways, and you can tell me if I've solicited the picture, because I don't think I have. I really don't think I did. So you can tell me in a second if I did. Anyways, so nothing ever came of it. Like, we went through the rest of the summer, nothing ever happened, whatever. He ended up having a girlfriend, like, he started dating this other girl at the camp, whatever, and, I'm tired of looking at that. Ah, stop. Okay. And so, I was just like, whatever, okay, you know, no big deal. Well, went off to college, school, and everything, and he started, like, texting me randomly, and, would be, like, real flirtatious, and I was just kind of like, what's going on here? You've got a girlfriend. And he finally admitted that he would text me when he was drunk and horny, and I was just kind of like, you know what? I'm not down to play that game. You can kiss my ass. And so I stopped talking to him altogether. And then I heard from him like months later, right before camp was about to start up again, asking if I was coming back. And I was like, yeah, I am. And then, you know, again, we had summer camp, went through almost the whole summer barely speaking to each other. And, you know, barely speaking to each other for the most part. And then, like, towards the end of summer, he tried to solicit me into bed with him. We were at a friend's house. I'd been drinking, like, all day. Like, we went out to a work, like, a bunch of us from work, everyone from work, we went out to lunch that day, and we, then after lunch, I went with my friend to this other place and sat outside and drank from, like, 4 o'clock in the afternoon until about 11:30 when they closed. And then he ended up coming over to her house when we went, because we all worked together. We went back to her house and we drank some more, and I really didn't stop drinking until about like 4 in the morning. So I was drinking for like a good 12 hours. And he was texting me trying to get me to come get in bed with him because we both stayed the night there. But I was like, 1, her parents were right down the hall, and 2, I wouldn't do that to her. That's just not cool. And so it was just really, again, nothing happened. Then summer ended, didn't talk to him, was like, whatever, you know, went through the whole school year for the most part not talking to. He texted me and was like, hey, what's up? And I was like, not much, you know, and like we were talking, he was like in the hospital or some shit, I don't know. But it was like really innocent talking, like nothing even happened. So I don't know. So then stopped talking, and then this summer started back up. A few weeks ago, texted me and basically went on this whole spiel about how he's wanted to fuck me for like 3 years, and I was like, oh really? Didn't notice. And just would like sext me like all sorts of stuff, like talking about how, you know, he's picturing me riding his dick and all this shit. Well, I talked to him, whatever, played it real kind of like hot and cold. Like I'll talk to him one day, then won't talk to him the next, you know, whatever. And like he texted, like he got real explicit one night and like even sent me a picture of his erection, but it was in his boxers, you know. It was a picture of like a boner inside some short, it was a tent. He sent me a picture of a tent, basically. And I was just kind of like, whatever. And tried to get me to send him pictures of myself, and I was like, nah, Cassie don't play that game. And because I got things that I want to do for myself, and with sites out there like, is anyone up? Nah, Cassie's not putting that shit out there. So then he texted me like the next day, and I got it when I got off work, and I was like, I really don't feel like talking to this motherfucker, so I just didn't text him back. And well, went through like a week of not talking to him, and then he texted me tonight, okay? And I'm gonna read you the conversation, because, and you can tell me if you tell me if I've you know, done anything, because I never do anything. I'm just like the whole night he was texting me, I was just like, oh really, okay, really, oh okay, like shit like that. Like I never said anything. He texted me, hey, smiley face. I reply, sup, just saying hi. Oh, okay. What are you doing? Just ate dinner. Now I'm on the internet talking to a couple people. Lame, smiley face. Says you. I'm enjoying myself. Ah, so you're rubbing your vaginas, smiley face. No. Aw, shucks. Not, my reply, not everyone has their hands on their genitalia. Not everyone constantly has their hands on their genitalia. Smiley face, how do you know? I said, it doesn't take rocket science to figure you out. Haha, hey, I haven't had sex in 5 months. You could change that, though. I said, and why would I do that? You're on such a roll. And he goes, a roll? Haha. I said, yep, would you have preferred streak? And he said, I have no idea what you're talking about, lol. I said, haha, right, I'm sure. And he goes, oh, okay, so you don't, he goes, okay. He goes, oh, okay. So you don't want to fool around? I said, meh, haven't really thought about it. Then sends me a picture of his penis and says, you don't want this inside of you? I'm not even really sure what to reply to that. Like, I really don't even, should I just say, not really? Or, you know, you had your chance 3 summers ago? Or how about, I'm sure it's not as good as you think it is. And try that one. I mean, come on. Like, seriously? Like, okay, he spent the whole summer last summer sending pictures of his penis to everyone. Like, I had like 4 different people telling me, oh my god, he sent me a picture of his penis. Like, why the fuck would I want to date you? Like, you are trying to get it from everyone constantly. Why would I want to sleep with you? You've probably got some freaking scabies or some freaking crabs or something. Like, really? Really? You think I'm interested in you? After 3 years, I've learned how to let go. Apparently you haven't. So that's just, how about you guys tell me if you think that I solicited that text message, just from what I read you. Like, I read you the whole conversation from the moment he texted me tonight until I got the penis picture. And you tell me if you think I deserve, if you think that I was asking for it, because I really don't think I did. Like, I think I was kind of pretty standoffish for the most part. So, yeah. But, I mean, that's just kind of, that was my entertaining moment for the night. So, I'm gonna go talk to some other people who aren't gonna send me pictures of their penis. And maybe, you know, I don't know. Well, I don't know. We'll see. But you guys have a wonderful night. I actually think I'm probably gonna see about sending that to Is Anyone Up as one of his bros that he likes to post. And, you know, that's what happens when you send pictures of your penis to me. Have a good night, guys. Mwah!